I had one, and I was paying like $68 for it, but it was only 8. He said so they could give me, and I had to wait a 2-year period on it. So I got on this other one, and it was going to start up, but I still was a 2-year period, and I said, nah, I don't want to start that. And I was going to pay $150 for that one.
What companies were they through? Do you remember?
One's something.
Thank God you didn't go with them, man.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. They even came to my house and everything.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that thing with them is thank God you didn't. So how much was the coverage for 10,000?
10,000, but I had to wait
2 years.
Waiting period, yeah.
Yeah. So this is one of few companies I am not contracted with. So how they do things.
So for those of you who are new to the business, or for those of you out here thinking about it, I don't have a problem with it. They do a good job. They get people covered that otherwise wouldn't get covered. But this is the problem. Had this guy had, and he's now talking to Jay. I mean, it's like I see dollar signs. Why? Because lead is either going to be more expensive than what I'm selling, so I can save the client money who needs to desperately save it. Or number two, like in this case that would have happened, the client would have had coverage that was a 2-year waiting period that likely, not always, but likely we could have gotten them first day full coverage. And you don't even have to be half as good as Jay. You could make a measly $20,000 a month in final expense, which is still pretty good. And you'll still replace this stuff easy. It doesn't take some master salesmanship strategy because our clients aren't that dumb. When they see I can get 15,000 instead of 10,000 and first day full coverage, what would y'all do? I'm switching, right? All else equal, right? So this is why, again, I don't have a problem with these. They do a good job. But in the competitive field that you all are in or going to be in, you got to have options, because the best way to sell is to imagine that me or Jay guaranteed are coming behind you in the next 90 days. Now think about the impact. If you knew Jay was calling on your clients that you sold in the next 90 days, what are you going to do about it? Yeah. Kill him, okay? That is the way to solve the problem. I agree. Besides killing them, how are you going to sell? You're going to make sure it's affordable. You're going to make sure it's the best value. You're going to have to see how all this kind of comes full circle. Because again, this is the stuff that they won't tell you, is that there are a lot of you out there calling on clients. And at the end of the day, if my client has a Trinity family benefit plan, or a competitor wrote Trinity family benefit, I call them 3 months later, I'm probably not going to replace that, even though I'm a better salesperson, right? Yeah. You know, it's just the way it is. And I've had that happen running face to face. I remember a dude down in Anniston, Alabama. He had a Trinity family benefit plan, and I could have sold this dude. He was easy, but he had the right plan, and I had to leave. And that would have been 1,000 cold hard cash in my pocket if I could have closed him, but I couldn't have done him better. So I had to go. And I want you guys, and that's my point, I want you guys to understand this and embrace this, because it's so important to prevent replacements.